What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So today we're going to be doing our top 10 1/3 scale statues. There's been several new edition 1/3 scale statues in the collections. We're going to do an updated list. It is getting quite hot now. We're in the summer months, pretty much June. It's very hot where I'm from in Utah. It's dry desert, gets up to 90 plus degrees. And you know what? One of the most annoying things when going outside and you bring some water is the water getting warm after 15 minutes. So to really compensate that, what I recommend is you get the coldest water bottle. You put cold water in this bad boy, it's going to stay cold for up to 24 hours, even in those hot summer days. So right now, they actually have a sale, 10% off at thecoldest.com. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys are looking to get the coldest water bottle. I'm also going to be using this as size reference for this video. So as you saw in my hand, the size of this water bottle next to this monstrosity of a statue right here, the Wonder Woman on horse. She is, of course, included in my top 10 list. And it's actually easier for me to just go 1 to 10 instead of vice versa. So Wonder Woman on horse is my favorite 1/3 scale statue. Now, it is not just like Wonder Woman herself. If we compare just Wonder Woman to the likes of my other 1/3, she would not be on the probably even top 10. She is extremely well done, but there's betters out there. What makes this so impressive is the horse, the sheer size of everything, the fact there's a 1/3 Wonder Woman on top of a horse, on top of a ginormous freaking base, and the entire thing is just incredible. Such presence, amazing detail all throughout, beautiful sculpt, beautiful paint job, a true masterpiece by Prime 1 Studios, and definitely one of the more underrated statues in my opinion. So for me, this is my favorite 1/3 scale statue, Wonder Woman on horse by Prime 1 Studios. Now let's get to number 2. Number 2, of course, is the Cinemaquette Predator. By Cinemaquette, also Elite Creature Collectibles. They kind of merged companies. But this bad boy is my second favorite statue, and probably my favorite, just like, if you just look at just the character and nothing else, like if you compare Wonder Woman to this is far superior in my opinion. But this alone is one of the absolute best out there for just like a character. But there's many reasons why this is one of the best statues out there, in general. Incredible base, massive, amazing water, like depth and translucent resin. That skull I did add, not part of it, but overall the base is magnificent. It's massive. The Predator is stupid big, especially for like a 1/3. It's huge. Absolutely phenomenal paint and detail throughout the whole thing. You got like rubber quills here that actually move. All my other Predators, they're all like hard resin, where this one's like sort of like soft. And it's just a phenomenal statue. When you see it in person, it's just like, oh my goodness. Absolute grail. So this is my second favorite. My third favorite is actually going to be Big Chap right next to him. I think Prime 1 absolutely killed it on that Big Chap statue. One of the reasons this is so amazing, I love the back wall. I think that adds so much to the statue. 3, this has absolutely phenomenal paint job on the body, the dome, just incredible. Massive, massive presence. I did add the little cat, Jonesy. But overall, this is an absolutely phenomenal piece, ridiculously cool and good. So definitely, number 3 on my list, Big Chap by Prime 1 Studios. That's number 4. Alrighty, now we're next 4 and 5, basically. So 4 and 5. I do like Jason a little bit more than Freddy for a few reasons. I love the giant lamppost that adds a lot of presence. My light up stopped working on that thing a long time ago, so that's why I hate light ups, because they just stop working. It's annoying. The light up right there still works, but something happened with that. It's like if I move it around, sometimes it'll work, but I just never turn it on anymore. And of course, this one is damaged in the light up feature, so I just never turn it on. So it's fine. That's why I hate light up features, because they always end up breaking. But nevertheless, these two statues are absolutely phenomenal. Some of my favorite statues out there. I'm a big fan of both Freddy and Jason. All their movies I really enjoy. The Freddy vs. Jason movie I absolutely love. This statue really is phenomenal. I love the fact you can remove the mask. You know, it has glass eyes, which is definitely a must-have in my opinion when it comes to 1/3 scale statues. You know, he can hold this mask. He has a real metal machete. And then the clothes have a really good like water stain effect all throughout. You know, really good. Like you can see almost like grass, like he, you know, tripped in grass. And then the base, of course, is phenomenal with this giant like lake effect with the, you know, kid Jason drowning. Just freaking phenomenal piece. Incredible presence as well. And then you got Freddy, of course. Same glass eyes, look amazing. Love the pose. You know, mixed media, very high quality, amazing base, amazing concept. You know, of course, it looks obviously best with the light up feature, with the infinity hell. But overall, these two are just absolutely phenomenal pieces. So that is 4 and that is 5. Number 6 is actually going to be Ash. By Prime 1 Studios. We were basically just bouncing back between Prime 1 and ECC. But Ash is another one who's just slightly beneath Freddy and Jason. The reason is he doesn't have glass eyes. That's probably the biggest reason. And his overall paint app could be slightly improved. I think ECC just has the edge on like the paint app and then the glass eyes. But when it comes to concept, switch outs, base, this is 10 out of 10 and a true grill, especially for all Evil Dead fans. Right now I'm displaying the Evil Ash head, which I really like, especially because this is my horror setup. It really fits the theme extremely well, and I always loved this head. It's so sick looking. So very, very cool. And, you know, I added a lot of goodies to this, but just a phenomenal piece. I'm still waiting on my Ash Evil Hand silicone hand to go right here where the coldest water bottle's at. So that is number 6. Number 7 is actually going to be, I'm going to say Red Sonja. She is another, you know, true phenomenal piece that Prime 1 Studio did. I freaking love this piece. Even though I have literally zero connection to the character. You know, like I've seen the Red Sonja movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger you see back there twice. It's a okay 80s movie. It's not like I care for the movie at all. You know, I'd probably give it like a 5.5 out of 10. However, I love this statue. I love redheads, sexy women. I love snakes, and a sexy warrior red-headed woman fighting a snake. How cool can you get? The snake is awesome looking because it also kind of looks like a dragon. So extremely cool. I do hope we can get some like a good Red Sonja movie to come out so I could gain more, you know, like attachment to the character. There's always that missing thing between me. You know, I just love a sexy red-headed warrior fighting a snake, so that's why that's so impressive. So that's number 7. Number 8 is actually going to be that guy right there, the Fawn Maquette by ECC, my most recent like ECC 1/3. So this one, I mean, it's not as big as like some other 1/3s, but they really did a phenomenal job on this bad boy. So let me just show you real quickly some close-ups in case you haven't seen this. But it does have incredible glass eyes, 3 different fairies. And he looks like a tree. He has a really incredible moss effect. I love the base. Really do love this piece. It's so freaking cool. You know, it's about 26.5 inches tall. But just a phenomenal piece. So amazing. So that is number 8. Let's get to number 9. Number 9, I'm going to do Pennywise by ECC. This is another piece that a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of, and I can understand a little bit why. However, I do think this is the best Pennywise collectible out there for a statue. I think it's better than Prime 1. Having owned Prime 1, looking at them side by side for many days, you know, I decided that ECC is better for, you know, I do like the Prime 1 base overall a little bit better. However, the concept for this, having the switch out head fit in the base, is freaking amazing. You know, so that is just phenomenal. You know, seeing freaking Pennywise in there, the grass above here, you know, that one's, you know, that's the Prime 1 base right there. Now, I'm happy to have both, but this is a little bit more accurate having the grass there. But Pennywise is just an amazing, amazing piece. He has glass eyes, real hair, incredible teeth, overall great paint job. I love the balloon, the fact that his hand, you know, he has 2 fingers just holding it. You know, it really is just an amazing piece. I freaking love it. It is so amazing. So that is number 9. Man, I feel like doing just 10 is incredibly difficult because I have so many cool pieces. So it's like, you know what I mean? You know, so it's like, as a pair, Marcus and Lycan is some of the best statues ever made. But if you were to just look individually, they're also absolutely phenomenal, as is Reaper. But I think if I had to put as just a single, like, number 10 statue, we're going to have to go with Goro by PCS. This is a freaking beast of a piece, a true centerpiece, and overall an amazing statue. I think there are things that could be improved. Obviously, if they did glass eyes, translucent resin throughout the whole thing. It's not translucent resin, it's just resin. But they overall did do a phenomenal job. You know, you have almost like a leather, you got this fur, you know, like this real, almost like gem necklace. You got real hair. You know, not that the eyes look bad by any means. It's just, you know, red, painted eyes, red and black. But glass eyes still would have improved that. And overall, the skin does look really well done. The veins look really good. I love the pose. You can see him quite well. He's very big, you know, nearly 3 feet tall. The base does look amazing. I love the, you know, Goro's layer. You got blood, like dried up blood from many battles, tons of bones and skulls. It's also very manageable to display this thing. Even though it's like huge, it doesn't take up like even as much space as like Marcus or Lycan. I mean, height, yes, but not like width and depth. So it's actually easy to display. So, and of course, my love of Mortal Kombat and Goro also make this, you know, always top 10 for me. So that is my top 10. If we are going to give some honorable mentions, of course, you know, I'd have to throw up pretty much every other Alien and Predator statue I own and every other ECC product I own. You know, like if we were to go, you know, the next like 10, for example, of all my ECC, Reaper, Marcus, Lycan would be on the list. And every single Alien and Predator statue. So, you know, XM Alien, Wolf Predator, you know, there's so many amazing statues out there. They're, you know, it's wild. And I still got many more to come. So 1/3 is my favorite scale. I believe I own over 40 1/3s now or something like that. Maybe it's 30. I don't know. But I have a lot. I have a lot of 1/3 scale statues. But those, to me, are the ones that truly stand out, is very special, extremely detailed, and of course, my love of the character. So, yeah, that is what I would say my top 10 are for now. Although this can change on a daily basis, you know, based off how much you love the character, what your mood is in. You know, like right now, I'm really into Dragon Ball Z. I've binge watched all of DBZ. I'm on Dragon Ball Super right now, so I'm really into Dragon Ball Z. So I'm more in my Dragon Ball Z room. When Marvel movies start to come out, I'm more in that room, focused on that. You know, whatever is hype in the moment or what you're into is what you tend to like more. So right now I'm really into video games, Dragon Ball Z statues. But, you know, as time goes by, I'll get back into Marvel, back into DC, back into, like, horror. As, you know, we get the next Scream movie, next, you know, they reboot Freddy or Jason, for example. I always love them, but what I'm like at the moment does affect how much I like the statue at that moment. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, your top favorite 3 1/3s that either you own or you like in my collection. And I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to click the links below if you're looking to A, buy the coldest water bottle, or B, buy any statues. Please use my affiliate links as it does help the channel. See you in the next one. Later.